here we are. Today we are building the MSN02 SIEG Zeong as provided by my friend Boomsy, Gunpla YouTuber partner, Plamo Lounge partner, etc., etc., and so on. He is also sponsored by Canadian Gundam. We haven't even unbagged everything, which means we're just gonna do all that. I've got here it goes. Let me get my knife. What you're hearing in the background and seeing in the corner is Hades Project Zeorymer. I recently acquired these DVDs. I'd always been curious about it because of Super Robot Wars MX, as you do. But also, recently at an anime convention, there's a pub trivia event every Saturday, and I am on the team in hopes that there is any sort of mecha-related question, as I am just the go-to guy for all matters giant robots. Like, not all matters, I'm not the gospel, but of all the people that we know, I am the best. So I'm on the team. And Pub Trivia had a question in regards to a couple of the villainous characters that are on screen here. They are twins with different colored hair, as you do. So, here we have wire bit. I have to remember that I have a camera today. I've got the A runner, multicolor. Which one is this? This is the B runner, the standard gray that we're very familiar with. C runner, nice blue, and your polycaps. And a fold-out manual whose cover looks like the master grade. And the one gimmick that I super love that this has, it comes with feet. It is the perfect Zeong. So, as soon as I remember to bring my chat window back up. No, I need that one. I need that open. There we go. So, feel free to talk at me at any given juncture that you like. While we build. Let's talk about robots. Let's watch robots. If this goes up on YouTube, and it might, I'm going to crop it so that the the anime that is displayed over here, this is very hard to do with the reflected image. This anime will not be on YouTube. Sound will be. I'm sure I'll get 10,000 years of copyright. But at the same time, who cares about Zeorymer? I'm sure somebody does. That's not the point I'm making. And just because SDs don't require tools doesn't mean you can't use them. What I do want is...
Don't be ridiculous.
Turn up the anime.
We're not your real parents, you know. We were just hired to raise you until now.
That's not true!
We were nothing but strangers to you when we took the job. Now we'll just go back to being strangers, that's all.
I won't believe it. Dad? Mom?
So remember to try to work on camera here. Very unusual. I like to clip the runners right up close to me because glasses, nearsighted, it's what I'm more confident with.
Why won't you let me go?
You can't kill, can you? Well, that's why you're here.
So I'm going to try to lean down
You.
and work into getting
No!
into
Don't leave
this.
me here! No! Let me out! Please. Please. I'll do whatever you want.
Okay, my
Just
roommate's
let
just
me
listening to
out!
something loud. The other one, Queen of
me
Space, is not
out!
home yet. She is out.
Why are you doing this to me? Please, let me out! Please, just let me out. I'll do whatever you want. My name is Masato Akitsu. I was born on March 6th, 1984. I live at Shizuoka.
Oh shit.
Fuji 3.
We're the same age. I too was born in '84.
Shigeharu Akitsu. My mother is Takiko Akitsu. I'm her oldest son. No, that's not right. Her adopted son.
I have several different, which I'm sure nobody's very. What's the term I'm looking for? It's not very unusual to have several different grits of sanding if you are one that does that. Sometimes I can get away with just using the knife, but I don't know.
Are you sure about this? You
Sanding
strong
also
enough?
feels good.
Yes, it's best to get him as wild as possible now while he's here. Think about how much strength he'll need for what's to come.
Alright. Need a polycap. Edu.
It's not true. I'm Masato. Masato Akitsu.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to do something real quick. I shall be back. Enjoy. Better not have walked away and there was boobs. 'Cause I'm going to be in a lot of trouble on Twitch if that happened. I think that was just a bad dream, though. What we're doing is we're just going to advertise to my personal Facebook. Weird.
Yurite, I think that I understand now. You're asking yourself, is he worthy of being the lover of the leader of Tokoryu? I'll give him a test. You know that I would do anything for you. Anything. You only need ask it of me. But please, tell me that you are sending me out to fight because you love me. I need to know.
Post that.
That's enough of your conceit. How dare you talk to us like that?
But Yurite...
Oh
The
no.
Hakeshu is our force. You will do as we say because we command it.
Yes.
You may leave now.
Just watch. Watch as I prove who the greatest warrior of the Hakeshu really is.
Yeah. Alright. There we go. That should be enough of that.
I am the sole leader of Tokoryu. Don't you see? Don't you understand? I can't ask you to stay.
Go. Alright, back to robot.
Landstar of the Wind, launch now!
Masato, you're up for a drive? Come on.
I'll make sure we don't leave a mess in the office.
You look thin. Was there a problem with the room service? Don't tell me you're still mad at us. Well, where we're going, you...
Just where is it that we're going?
Not yet.
Somewhere around here, right?
You'll find it when we get there.
That's enough for now. No! Stop!
Don't even think about it. I feel like killing an awful lot of people right about now. Just like you wanted, right?
Masato, you planning to escape?
Stop!
I think I lost them.
You lost nothing, boy.
Wait a minute. This is the Aokigahara forest. I'm going home.
So weird being over like this. Very amusing.
What is that?
Welcome to Last Guardian, Masato Akitsu.
You! What are you gonna do with me? Why am I here?
You are here to be the pilot of the Zeorymer robot.
Zeorymer. Where have I heard that name?
Look around, all that's Zeorymer.
It's in pieces.
That's Zeorymer. And I'm supposed to be its pilot?
It's what you were born to be.
Why you go talking about my birthday again?
Damn them. We didn't know the base was so big. Landstar, win!
It's how Dragon.
What? What's that?
There's no time to explain, Masato. You just have to trust me.
It's not that easy.
But thou must. As the anime protagonist,
Zeorymer is recognizing Masato as its pilot.
It's time. Go take your station.
no, that's not a cutting situation.
Where am I?
You look like you need to shave.
Masato!
That voice. Who are you?
It's Miku. Don't worry, we're now both inside that giant robot.
What? We're where?
We will operate Zeorymer together.
But what do you need me for? Why can't you do it by yourself?
Launch!
yourselves.
Well, that disappeared into the freaking void. Nope, found it. It's on the keyboard. Now this song I know.
Finally, Zeorymer.
Another robot?
The target, one of the Hekeshu of Hell Dragon.
Target? You mean we're gonna fight that thing? No way!
You can do it, Masato. You're the only one.
Why me?
Wait, no, don't give the anime protagonist any reason
It's
why.
been
Just make him do
15
it.
years. 15 years since that traitor destroyed Landstar. But this isn't the pile of junk he left it. Now, Bone Gale!
I don't get it. Why do I know all this stuff?
That's right, Masato. Just like that.
It's not.
When I move, you move.
It's moving! Blade, win! Damn you!
When I move, you move.
Right.
Just
We
like
won't be
that.
needing the domestic defense force anymore. Building up his survival instinct in that cell worked better than I thought. He has surprising fighting skill for being just a kid. Mercy only gets in the way of the battle.
Incredible power. So this is the legendary Zeorymer. But I won't lose. Not this time. I will not retreat now. In the name of our love, I will not be defeated. Death! Dragon! Tornado!
Okay, on one hand, all these moves sounds like they need to be in Japanese. On the other hand, I'm not looking at the screen completely. So, hearing what's going on is very important.
He's not moving. Now for the final blow.
Now, something I do like to do when watching dubbed anime is I'll still put the subtitles on anyway,
Masato, what are you doing?
just so I can keep it at a low volume, not disturb people.
Now I've got him.
I can't lose! Not this battle!
Outstanding! Now we possess the ultimate weapon.
I won. I won. Huh? How? How did I know how to do that? Was it really me?
Masato, are you all right?
Tell me.
Are you okay?
What is this? What is happening to me?
What
Now that his
am
first
I
test is
for?
finished, Masato Akitsu will begin a battle beyond his control. But first, he must know, what is Zeorymer? And who is the beautiful Miku? And most importantly, what is the connection between Zeorymer and Masato?
So this show is literally 4 episodes on 2 DVDs. Each one was about like $2, $3, $4 a piece. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Never centered. Centered is goofy.
Surely, there's no way it could be that powerful.
Let's do it right
Give
side.
the order, my queen, and I will defeat him.
Your Highness, allow me to
Left
do
side,
it.
rather.
I will
Which is
bring
my
you
right.
its head.
Before I was chosen to be your empress, I too was a warrior of the Hakeshu. I was to pilot Zeorymer, the machine I was made for, but now I shall face him myself.
No, Empress, you can't. That's career suicide. Always keep hydrated, folks. Even when you have an energy drink, drink water too. It's important. Ew. Ew, this flavor is gross. Right? Cherry blade lemonade. I went in expecting cherry limeade, and then, you know, always that energy drink taste. Ugh. No bueno. Would not recommend. This is my first time streaming a build, so if I can improve my camera positioning, let me know. Maybe I can smooth that out a little bit. Ha! Hey Spicer, what up my guy? If you would like, you may join me on Discord. But there is no pressure. You're probably at work. All the same, thank you for dropping in while we build and watch robots. So I would like to think just watching me build, you know, this low tier nobody streamer would be very boring. So the incentive is some obscure ass anime. If I could hook up my PS4, I could put some of my Blu-ray stuff on, like Zabunguru. Oh, the sound does come through. Watching the levels on my microphone. Yo, that sounds like some classic freaking... Well, I'm glad that my setup is acceptable. I just mean like as far as the camera, because it's like a fixed position camera. There's no zooming in or out. And I'll form
When you first came to us.
the head. Will it focus? Can you focus? What is your superpower? Your fixed focus, whatever.
This is the monitor of that test tube, magnified 25,000 times. See? Here your cells start to divide. And let's speed it up a little.
That can't be me. I may be adopted, but I was born like everyone else, not made in the lab.
No, not like everyone else. You were carefully engineered, created for only one purpose.
Zeorymer needs the perfect pilot.
Come on, separate, yo. I need to do a thing.
Tokoryu, the giant corporation which is also known as How Dragon. They created the Hakeshu, a force of 8 giant robots which they plan to use in their quest for ultimate power. Of these, one was stolen by a traitor years ago and hidden somewhere in Japan. Its name, Zeorymer of the Heavens. Zeorymer will now only recognize these two as its pilots, Masato Akitsu and Miku Himuro. But Zeorymer has been waiting for a terrible project to test its true power. It is the Hades Project, in which the true master of the world will emerge victorious.
But what will the master do with Sawadoro? Episode 2, Misgivings. There we go. That looks better.
They're excellent alone,
Yeah.
but with the Twin Lord attack, the two robots work together, with Bryce's Plasma Flare Maglash and Gallowin's Beam Searcher combining in midair to annihilate their chosen target.
So, Spicy Boy, what are you doing today?
Of
Besides
course,
watching me
the full
build,
effect
what
can only
art
be
thou up
realized
to?
If they both cooperate, if they both agree to use it. Which will never happen. Nice.
Nonsense! It's the perfect use of that special link between twins.
Now to prove the power of my Gallowin.
Tau, the searcher's off target. Abort!
Cooking for the week? I get it, but at the same time, I don't really get cooking for the whole week. Like, you have... I guess you would have to make something that would hold for the whole week? Like, even in the fridge?
Tau, explain what
Yo,
you did during
uh-oh.
training today.
What? The target was destroyed, wasn't it, Ein? Unless you have a problem with the way I work.
We have to work in perfect harmony. Otherwise, the robots won't work as they were made to, and that's a danger to both of us. Why are you fighting like this? It's as if you're looking for death.
What? You always talk about us working as a team, but all that means to you is for my Gallowin to play backup to your Bryce. It seems you just want me to be your shield, not your partner.
Who's there?
Saiga.
Such strife between two lovely sisters. You are so different, and yet you look almost exactly the same.
Don't ever say that again! Ever!
Tau. Saiga, stop trying to cause more trouble between us. Why are you here?
There we go.
She summoned you.
Haha! That scene should be over. Ugh. Oh man. Well then.
You called? Go ahead with our plan.
There they go.
We could have stopped them in time.
No, they need to go. Somebody should avenge Taiha.
So, I was created just to be the pilot of that thing. Guess Mika is too. But even if we were just grown in a lab, the eggs and sperm had to come from someone. But what if they were from the same people? Would that make Miku my sister?
Takuryu, I mean, Hal Dragon. Mr. Oki told you about it, right?
Yeah, he told me all that stuff about how they're trying to take over the world. I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me anyway.
But you have to fight them. Zeorymer. It's your destiny, Masato.
No, it's not. How can you just accept everything like that? Don't you care? Doesn't it bother you that you're created to pilot a stupid robot? I, for one, just can't accept that. There has to be more to our lives than just... right?
Do you think so? We're not alone.
More to
think
your
all
lives
have
than
a
just
path.
robots.
They were
Ha
born
ha
to
ha ha ha.
But I... Thanks. You're right.
Okay. Where's my polycaps? I need J.
Why am I fighting it? It's not like I have anywhere else to go. That base is all I've got.
Ooh. And that's why I regard it to a bottom corner.
You're sure he's the one?
They left some data about Zeorymer easily accessible in the government's computer system. The expense of raising this boy. He's the only one they've been taking care of for the last 15 years.
I'm not. I'm just Masato Akitsu. Leave me alone. Get away! Ah!
Yeah, as you do. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see them just die like that, but, you know. That's 90s anime.
Who are you people?
Silence. You are in the presence of the leader of Takoryu.
Huh? Takoryu?
That's enough, Sita. Your life is in our hands. Are you ready to die?
But why?
Why? Because you killed Taiha.
It's Taiha.
He was a Hakeshu, the pilot of Landstar of the Wind.
Landstar of the Wind? You mean that robot I fought?
That isn't all. You're guilty of much more. You are following the path laid out by Masaki Kihara. That is the greatest crime of all against Takoryu. Following him.
Masaki Kihara?
Is it really possible you don't know anything? Can it be possible that while my subjects were forced to suffer in hiding, you were living out in the open, a kid without a care in the world, not knowing anything?
guy is. What does he have to do with me?
You poor thing. Do you really have to know before you die?
Yes, if it will help me understand what's happening to me, who I really am. Even if I'm about to die, I need to know. Tell me now.
You don't know where he is. How are you going to find him?
I can trace his bio pattern to him.
We need him. Hurry up.
Tekoryu constructed a team of 8 giant robots which would allow us to take over the world as we were meant to do. Those robots were completed 15 years ago.
Stop! Where are you going with that?
Each Hakeshu robot was linked to a specific person's bioelectric and brainwave pattern. This was to ensure that only that person could ever pilot the robot.
Ever.
Everything had been prepared. It was almost our time, and then Masaki Kihara stole the tube containing a zygote of Zeorymer's pilot. And then he took the zygote and Zeorymer and...
No!
Ran off like a
We
bitch.
would have ruled together. Wasn't it our dream to use Chikoryu's power to take over the world?
I'll always remember that day. I think he stole my innocence, along with Zeorymer.
Alright. PCE.
And the zygote?
It was you, Masato Akitsu! We should have destroyed it!
No. I was just an empty body. I was just made for piloting Zeorymer? That's all I am? You have to tell me. Who am I, really? I have to know!
You're no one. You exist only to pilot Zeorymer. Nothing else.
You are a tool. You are just as useful as these nippers. You are a tool. Yeah, there goes a piece hitting the floor.
That's impossible. She didn't even move. What kind of a suit is that? She's too strong.
Fine, move! Get out of the way! What? Impossible! She's too fast! What is she?
Who are you?
Well, I know what she is, but that's because
Miku
Super Robot
Kimura,
Wars.
And I am the pilot of Zeorymer.
Miku. I see.
Yes.
They're getting away! Let them.
Deploy the robots.
Your mission is to destroy Zeorymer and its 2 pilots. Do not fail me.
Yes. Are you okay? I know you can do it.
Of course I can do it. It's what I was made for, isn't it?
Okay, that's that side. Which means... Yeah. Oh no! Polycat moved! We good? Okay, we're good. We do it.
It's here.
Now you will see the power of Yakeshu and fall before it. Prepare for the Twin Lord attack.
Not yet.
What?
No, we're not doing the super move yet.
Don't move.
Masato, what's the matter? Do something!
I can't.
Why not?
Because now I know who's in those robots. Because I don't want to kill anyone.
They're your enemies.
I know, but they're still human beings. And there are a lot of innocent people on the ground who haven't gotten away yet. I can't do this. Not anymore.
Masato! Fire Mega Searcher Beam!
Well, okay, two things are gonna happen. You're gonna die, or they're gonna die.
Now do you understand the power you're fighting against, boy?
Now, do you understand my
You need to use
power?
the Twin Lord to finish him off.
I don't need you. I'll beat him myself.
Tao, we need to work together to do this for Takoryu.
All right.
Let's go. Plasma launcher!
Vacuum.
Right. We both fire in the Twin Lord, and then Bryce Smaglash finishes him off. So she gets all the glory, and I'm left in the dirt.
Tao, now! Fire the beam searcher! Hurry up! For God's sake, Tao!
Fire Beam Searcher!
Right, fire Maglash!
Nope.
Damn, it's too fast.
Do you think I'm stupid? That I couldn't see through your tricks?
Tao, why did you wait so long?
It's your fault.
What?
I can get him myself.
Tao!
All that power! Masato, we need to move away from the city. Too many civilians are getting hurt. Masato, are you listening?
Who cares about them anyway? Let our enemy tiptoe around the innocents and lose the fight because of it.
We'll try the twin flare into the cockpit. Link up now.
Yes.
Oh no. Got high.
Twin flare activate!
Zeishin. Got high.
They think that'll work?
No, we're losing power. Tao, I need you to give me all the power Gallowin's got. Tao, do you read me? Tao! Why?
You may be older, but you'll never understand anything, will you? If I sent full power over to Bryce, then Gallowin would be dead. Then I know what you do. Then you'd use Gallowin as a shield to save your Bryce!
How could you even think that? Ah!
You just want to get rid of me. Our faces are all that was ever the same about us. Everything else is so different. We're supposed to be able to work as one simply because we share more genes than most people. But we're too different. It won't work. Why were there two and not just one? We always looked almost exactly alike. And I've always hated that. Why couldn't it just be me alone? Why do I have to be part of a pair? Not anymore. Now I fight alone. Down! Now, Tao will be the one to defeat Zeorymer.
No, it won't.
I know! Why?
Because I've always loved that we looked so much alike, Tao. Tao, I love you.
I need to check something. That's not what I wanted. One of these buttons.
No,
There it goes.
This game.
no, I'm.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Uh-oh.
Finally, Masato knows the secret of his birth. But what is this alter ego? This cruel other, which has shown his face only during battle? There is no time for Masato to discover the truth, for even now, another assassin moves to face Zeorymer. It is the fourth robot of the Hakeshu, Rose Selavi of the Moon, piloted by the mysterious masked man Ritsu. But who will Masato be once these endless battles have been won?
What is preventing... Something is preventing these from sealing together. see it. That's not gonna get me anywhere. This peg might be too tall. Like there was some flash on it. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's to be noted. I'm going to go ahead and note that on some paper for the review. Oh, there we go. Yep. What? Machine Robo had an English release? Yo, get in there. Yeah, Romstar. Romstar's a badass. Oof. well, give me a second here, because I need to try to make these hands fit. That's the full hand. Alright. Big Apple Anime Fest. Okay. Let's try Technique the 2. Alright. That's a little better. That's so weird. That's so bad. Like, let's see if I can get in here. Like, no, you don't want to focus. Well, look, you can see it. There's a black line right there. That's a gaping seam line right there. It's absolutely terrible. But that was the first DVD. Guess what? I didn't grab the second one. I'll have to be right back. Girl, your hair ain't that long. Don't lie to me. To get this security device out of here. I don't like them. Now, these are supposed to be the only other 2 episodes. And if there's more episodes, and this stuff ain't like done in 4 episodes, I'll be very upset. Very sad. As such, reach over to the controller and get this rolling. U.S. Model Corp. It's not what I wanted. I'll take it though. Oh, hey. Oh, hold on a
I've
second.
lost signal across the board. I think you ought to take a look.
What? Idiot. It's just the microwave relay resetting. The network should still be... Oh, the IEB network is active. Didn't you notice anything? How Dragon is making its move! Tell Oki that... Miku. Masato, what did you say to...
I thought I told you, Oki. I don't take orders from you. I'm not some goddamn puppet. You can't stop me from doing what I want.
What's going on?
How could he say that? Masato.
It's time I taught them a lesson.
Wait, Masato!
I'm taking Zeorymer.
Those eyes. That voice. It can't be. Not again.
It can't be, but I must.
Tokoryu, the giant corporation which is also known as How Dragon. They created the Hakeshu, a force of 8 giant robots which they plan to use in their quest for ultimate power. Of these, one was stolen by a traitor years ago and hidden somewhere in Japan. Its name, Zeorymer of the Heavens. Zeorymer will now only recognize these two as its pilots, Masato Akitsu and Miku Himuro. But Zeorymer has been waiting for a terrible project to test its true power. It is the Hades Project, in which the true master of the world will emerge victorious.
Why am I losing power? Miku.
It's here. It's finally here. I've been waiting for this day. Zeorymer of the Heavens, I exist only to destroy you. Go! Swift as moonlight!
It's not responding. Where am I? I'm in Zeorymer. How did I get here? Miku! Miku, are you there?
Masato! Answer me, Masato!
Mr. Oki? Mr. Oki, what's going on?
Listen to me. Miku's been kidnapped.
What?
You're going to have to fight the robot in front of you by yourself. Miku's only your sub-pilot. I can back you up from here. We should be able to pull it off, all right?
I can't. This one seems so much stronger and...
It doesn't matter. You know that Zeorymer is the strongest, and you can pilot it.
I hope I can. Or else...
Have to try harder or else.
What? It's that weak?
Impossible. Its power is only 1/3 of what it was before. It has to be because of Miku.
Kihara, what did you do?
Masato, stay back! We don't know how heavily it's armed.
Okay!
What is he doing? Why is he holding back its full power?
Why was I acting like that before? Why did I say those terrible things to Miku? It was him. That cruel, brutal other me.
The other
No!
one.
No! That isn't me.
You look tired. I said you look tired. Are you all right?
I'll be good after we smash.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you, Masato?
You can cut the act. There's nothing you can hide from me now, you know. You're only a puppet. One I made to do my bidding. Don't you think it's wrong for a puppet to masquerade as a human being?
Masato!
I didn't mean to.
Here he comes!
Now feel the power of the Moonbeam Sword!
That voice!
You're not from Soft. You can't have a Moonbeam Sword.
Is that the pilot?
Rockfell. Don't you have anything to say, Mikuhimuro? We know Masaki Kihara stole Zeorymer and the pilot's zygote, the only one planned for that robot. But now we know that it requires 2 pilots, Masato and yourself. All of the other robots of the Hakeshu were designed to recognize only one person as their pilot. Tell me, why is Zeorymer different from the others? You must know the answer. Why don't you tell us? I hate those eyes. They're Masaki's eyes. Horrible, evil eyes.
If you can hear me, then know that I hold you responsible for Masaki Kihara's crimes.
Huh? Why is he talking about Masaki Kihara?
Ha!
He's using those laser beams like a sword!
Gee, a laser sword?
Now,
definitely
a taste of
lightsaber
my
sound.
lunar flash!
Hold off! Let him keep attacking.
Huh?
Reserve your power. Let him use up his own energy.
He'll use up his power soon enough. Just wait for him to run out.
And we'll be able to salvage it and have another robot for our own use.
Is he out of power already?
Rose Selavi is not like the other Hakeshu robots. Moonlet, launch!
Photo attack.
Huh? What are those?
Jakoryu has the technology to bend even the weather to our will. Moonlets, charge. What will you do now, Zeorymer? I still have 2 satellites left.
It can't be because we have that girl Miku. Masaki, how could you create a robot with such an obvious weakness? Who is it?
Her Highness has called for you.
I have no time to deal with this now. Ritsu is in battle.
This is just as important. Zeorymer's power is half what it was, correct?
Yes, that's right.
She is the key to Zeorymer's power. With her in our possession, there is nothing between us and the success of the Hades project.
Hades.
Oh no, you said a word that triggers memories.
It's finished, Saiga. Now we will see how well it lives up to all your boasting.
Moonlight will never move the heavens. Thunder is the only power that can bring the heavens down to the earth. What? What does that look for? Aren't you tired of Her Majesty's little games? She won't learn anything by torturing that girl. You know that just as well as I do.
Only Yurite knows what Yurite does, but she works for all of us.
Does she? She says she's torturing Akitsu's partner for information, but it's really just revenge for the death of her lover. She's driving herself to suicide as if she wants it all to fail.
You ingrate!
Perhaps. But maybe it's time to cut our losses. Well, Rockfell, are you with me or aren't you?
What are you saying?
If you're with me, perhaps together we can make Yurite see reason.
Saiga. So, is that what you're up to? Trying to start a rebellion, huh?
Rebellion? Don't be ridiculous.
Rockfell, you know that's ridiculous. You would never follow him, right?
Of course not. I'm a pilot of the Hakeshu. Our lives are tied to Yurite.
As it should be.
Stop it! Why are you always against him, Gizu?
It's not that. I just worry about you, that's all.
What do you mean?
No, forget about it.
Mr. Oki, Zeorymer isn't moving the way it used to. It's because Miku's not here.
It can't be. She's only the sub-pilot. Why is her absence affecting its power output? I thought she's just there for data management. Damn it, Masaki. That's what you told us. He couldn't have. Miku, where are you?
The shoulder types are
This
always
is
weird.
the legendary
Go in the peg
Zeorymer?
and then put the arm
What
through.
a pathetic opponent. No match for Rose C'est la Vie of the Moon. Charge!
He's charging up again. What do I do now?
Dodge, Chumpy.
I will destroy both of you with one final blow. Zeorymer and Masato Akitsu. With the J. Kaiser Cannon!
J. Kaiser.
No!
Justice Kaiser?
Now you will die!
Look out!
Get out of there! You can't win! Move it!
I can't! My movement circuits are completely knocked out!
Damn it!
I've done it. I destroyed Kihara's Zeorymer. Masaki Kihara himself!
He didn't. Masaki, what were you thinking? No?
She's still unconscious?
Yes, she is. If you would come back later, she should be awake soon.
We will wait. Continue your treatment.
Sit.
Of course.
And now the final blow.
Wait, before you shoot! Why do you hate Masaki Kihara? Because he betrayed you?
It's more than that. I hate him because of what he did to me. I hate him for making a joke out of my life. You can't see it, this face, this woman's face. I was born a contradiction, a fearsome warrior masked by feminine beauty, and I can't hide it. It's written on my face. Sometimes you must live with those you most despise, and they know how to hurt you in the cruelest way.
Huh. A woman.
That's when I learned the truth. That I had been made by Masaki Kihara. That he created me and cursed me with this face.
Oh, I'm so pretty.
Of course, all of the Hakeshu pilots were genetically engineered by him for his robots.
Engineered.
I found the data, the log left when Kihara engineered us. He created each of us with a flaw, a neurosis hardwired into our personalities. The seeds of our destruction planted as early as that. Taiha had to let his judgment be ruled by emotion. Ian and Tao could never balance between jealous hatred and sisterly love. And for me, there is the impossible contradiction of this face. It may sound ridiculous, but you could never understand. So I swore to myself to destroy Masaki Kihara and everything he touched. I harnessed all my hatred so I could wipe out every trace of him. Enough. Now I must destroy the blood of Kihara that lives on in you.
Masaki Kihara's blood? Don't make me laugh.
What?
Haven't you figured out who you're dealing with yet, Ritsu? You think I'd allow you to defeat me?
Go to hell! J. Kaiser, full power!
Zeorymer, recall the power component. The dimensional power coupler system.
What the hell?
Luran, what's going on?
Fire!
Optional parts were simply for perfect zero. Guess up. Perfect zero.
I've done it!
Oh wait, dumbass, that's upside down. There it goes.
That's impossible.
You didn't think I'd let you charge again? I think I'm going to have fun killing you, Ritsu. Let's go, Miku.
Right!
No, you're not Masato Akitsu. It can't be. You're... Father.
I may be Masaki Kihara, but I am not your father.
Why, Luran? Why didn't you tell us she wasn't human as soon as you knew?
Forgive me, Your Highness.
Enough. Now get out of our sight. We needn't concern ourselves with Zeorymer any longer. It's time. I'm putting the Hades project into action!
Masaki Kihara.
That's just what you said the last time we met, Oki.
What have you done to Masato?
I guess the AI system isn't perfect. I keep having to explain everything to you. Masato has ceased to exist, that's all. I created Zeorymer so that I could take over the world myself. However, I knew I would most likely be killed while trying to escape from Tokoryu. So I created a clone of myself and encoded its patterns into Zeorymer. When the clone eventually came to pilot Zeorymer, it would be the perfect vessel for my personality. I am Masaki Kihara.
And so, the personality hidden within Masato Akitsu is none other than that of the creator of Zeorymer, Masaki Kihara. But now, he claims to be the true leader, the only one destined to take over the world. Yorite and Masaki Kihara edge ever closer to their terrifying fate as they race toward their inevitable battle. But will either of them win in the end?
No. Actually, I don't remember. have Beam Saber equipped until it's good enough to go up. But let's go. Studio AIC or something, I don't know. All in color. That sounds like the boot up to freaking Tactics Ogre March of the Black Queen every time. Anime International Corporation. AIC. Got it.
Having lost most of the Hakeshu in her quest for Zeorymer, Yurate has decided upon a different strategy. She has sent the remaining Hakeshu to lure Zeorymer out into the open by laying waste to the city near the base. However, this time, Zeorymer has failed to appear to stop the destruction.
What's that sound?
Your Majesty, I think that Burststone, with its massive arsenal of 500 missiles, Denodalus, which can cause the Earth to tremble with its wave motion transmitter, and Omzak, with its powerful proton thunder cannon, will be an unstoppable force against Zeorymer.
Can we really be so sure of their success against him?
Even if Zeorymer were to appear, the three of them would be able to dispatch him with no problem whatsoever.
Of course, you fool! We will conquer the entire world with our final attack. Those who do not accept our rule will be destroyed. Now that we have control over the IEB network, we can use it to destroy them all by setting off the self-destruct mechanism.
Yes, that's true. We had IEB build a network which is connected to nuclear weapon silos and power plants all over the world. You can reduce the world to a lifeless wasteland for the next 10,000 years, if that's what you really desire.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes, that is what I desire. I will destroy all of it.
Do you truly speak those words from your heart?
Your Highness.
Despair.
I don't understand. I will destroy the world if that's what I have to do. Yet when I say it, I feel an ache in my heart, as if the desire were not my own. Why? Taiha, you would have understood.
Let me know. Why have you this way?
Damn it, Oki. Just when there's a national emergency, he can't get that thing to work. Sir!
Great. It's time to be humble again.
What is that?
Let's see how well your nukes do against me. Not well, I bet.
As Japan's defenses crumble, all hope disappears. Even America's nuclear arsenal will be no match for the Hakeshu.
Please, you have to go out in Zeorymer.
And how do you propose to make me go? It's pointless anyway.
Why won't you go? Masaki, you must have stolen Zeorymer because you knew how Dragon was bent on destruction, and you wanted to stop them, right?
Ha! I never thought you'd accuse me of altruism. I only stole Zeorymer for insurance against what they do to me when I deliver.
Insurance?
Insurance for taking over the world. Starting here.
You're headed for their base? Saiga, what are you up to?
What's wrong? Are you afraid of Zeorymer, Gizu?
No, but...
There must be a reason that Zeorymer hasn't appeared to put a stop to our fun. No one has even tried to challenge us. They're probably upgrading it right now. If so, isn't now the best time for us to attack it? Then we can destroy Japan whenever we want.
But we can't. I mean, Yurite ordered us to lure Zeorymer here and steer clear of Last Guardian, right?
No! Saiga has a point, Gizu. Unless we destroy Zeorymer first, this will all end in defeat. Come, set a course for the base.
Rockville, wait! If you're going, then I guess I'll go too.
Then it's decided.
Oh no.
Good.
Good.
Growth memory silicon worked out well. Aside from a few inhibitions, the AI system is flawless. But you're no more than a wind-up doll.
I'm sorry if you don't like it, but you made me what I am.
Yes, that's right. I remember it all now. I knew I would most likely be killed after I escaped from How Dragon. Those fools thought they could take Zeorymer away from me. They should have known even death couldn't keep me from Zeorymer. And you're just a piece of trash that can think.
Please stop it!
I figured that either How Dragon would have taken over the world, or the Japanese government would have control of Zeorymer after my death. So I just had to figure out which side my zygote would survive on.
So, we'll have the robot and the pilot zygote, if he comes through all right. As for Kihara himself...
But Masaki Kihara, he's the one who created
The robot will be our safety net in case relations with the Soviet Union deteriorate. We can't jeopardize that in any way.
But how?
But how?
As long as Kihara lives, he might be tempted to return to How Dragon. I'd rather not have to hold him prisoner.
So you see, it was either the Japanese government or How Dragon. But whichever side won, it would be controlled by one of my clones. Do you understand? That's why it won't launch. As long as I rule in the end, they can reduce the world to a nuclear wasteland. It doesn't matter anyway, because if they manage to defeat me in Zeorymer, the other me in How Dragon would take over the world in my place. I'm really just gambling with myself for the entire world. That's all it has been this whole time.
But who is the other clone in How Dragon?
You're just a stupid puppet. You don't...
Masato, what's wrong?
Don't touch me! Damn it!
What's the meaning of this, Luran? Where are they going?
They've cut communications with us. I don't know where they're going, but based on their current trajectory, they must be headed for the base at Mount Fuji.
We hold you completely responsible for their insubordination. If Zeorymer destroys them, we will carry out the last phase of the Hades project. Do you understand us, Luran?
Do you understand?
Masato. Sorry, Masaki. By order of the head of the Special Defense Force, I am authorized to command you. Go out in Zeorymer.
And if I say no?
We could always brainwash you. And beyond that...
Killing me once wasn't enough, Oki.
Masaki Kihara?
Yes. This is the pilot Zygo. It will take 15 years to grow to full maturity. Let me guess. You discovered Niku and thought you knew everything about her after your silly tests. But I'll bet you never realized that the key to Zeorymer's power, the dimensional coupler system, was Miku herself. And I'm sure you didn't know about this either, They're finally here.
That's it, Rockville. Blast their secret base wide open. You're late, Gizu.
Saga, I still don't know about this. Shouldn't we at least call in our current location to Urate?
Get over it. She won't remember to be angry when we hand her the kid's head on a platter.
Rockville.
Just a few more minutes. Are you ready, Rockville?
Roger.
Activate the missiles! Get going!
So, they've got missiles. Well, let's see if they can outshoot me.
Not yet, Gizu.
We finally have a shot at defeating Zeorymer! And attacking before it could launch was your idea, Saiga. Remember that? Fire!
It's over.
I don't know what you were planning, Saiga, but it's all over now.
Squish.
Where is it? It's not here.
Whatever you're looking for is probably dust by now.
Shut up!
Saya.
That's cute. Kind of.
It's Zeorymer!
Doesn't matter how many of you try to take me on. Zeorymer will never be defeated.
Until now, Masato Akitsu! No. Why, Saiga?
Masato Akitsu. I propose an alliance.
Hello, Rat
Homzak's
Pack
proton
Noise.
thunder cannon is the only thing that can rival Zeorymer's power.
We are approaching the end of the build, and also the end
You and I were to
of
join
Zeorymer,
forces. Nothing on
which you'll
Earth
see
could
in your
stand in our
bottom
way.
Is that what you were planning all along?
Yes. What are you going to do about it?
Obscure 90s anime.
Using up all your missiles before the battle actually begins. Well, I'll just make you proof of my dedication to a new cause. What's that?
Burstone's secret arsenal with a bitter sting. Each missile is tipped with a nuclear warhead which can level this entire area. Your move, Saiga. This ought to put an end to your contemptible scheming.
Damn you, Gizu! I'd like to see you try! Proton Thunder, fire!
Burstone, fire now!
Stop it, both of you! Gizu, you'll have to shoot me first.
How can you love that bastard? Can't you see he's just using you?
It doesn't matter.
Rockville,
What's wrong, Gizu? Can't say it? I love you, Rockville. I can say it whenever I want. I love you.
Stop it!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What do any of you know about love? You're not real people with real feelings. I made you in a lab, and I made you all from the same DNA. You're not unique. You're just different parts of the same person. And I am your creator, master of the world.
So what? Do you really think that matters? Even if you did create me, I am now a living person with my own thoughts and feelings. So in the emptiness of life in the Hakeshu, I found Saiga. At first I just respected his fighting skill, but now I love him. I did that, not you in your lab. I won't let you. You can never take that away from me.
I just programmed all that into you.
Oof.
Give up, both of you, or you'll end up like her.
Masaki!
You'll pay for that, you bastard!
How dare you turn against your creator?
This Polycat doesn't want to go all the way through.
Masato! Masato, answer me!
I didn't. I can't.
There he goes.
A dimensional coupler system.
It's Super
Capable
Robot
of
Wars. This
tapping
whole
an
seems a
unlimited amount of
little
energy
bit more
from parallel dimensions. Masaki,
action.
I never thought you'd pull it off.
Oh right, I gotta put these
Masato,
other boosters.
it
in
is
here.
you, isn't it?
I'm neither Masato nor Masaki.
Masato.
It's done. I finally understand. I'm neither of them. Neither side is in control now. Sure, I'm a clone of Masaki Kihara, and now his memories and personality have been programmed into me by Zeorymer. Once that happened, I thought I would become him. I mean, why not? But then Masato Akitsu wouldn't disappear. This ordinary boy, still fighting, still there, he wouldn't give up. And what remains of him, after he fought off the hold of Masaki Kihara, clawing his way out of the grave, stands before you now.
Masato.
I am building the 1 second. The SD Zeong. Oh, there we go. Zeon. Boomsy got this for me. And it has parts to convert it
You
to
can't do it.
the perfect Zeon.
A person with your nature, as gentle as you are, can't possibly want to destroy the entire world.
It's not true. I can do whatever I want.
No, because everything you do is dictated by the ghost of Masaki Kihara.
That's true.
Miku, you have to kill me. As long as I'm still flying in Zeorymer, I'm not safe. Kiara could take over at any time. Kill me before it happens again! Miku, I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve this. None of you did. All the pilots deserved more of a chance than they got. How could such good people have come from me? When I'm so filthy, so awful.
But you're not, Masato! Part of you had to be good to produce them, didn't it? Stay away from Zeorymer, please! If you do, the old Masato will come back.
I don't understand, Laurent. If you knew all this time that I was created from him, that he controlled everything I did, why didn't you kill me before any of this?
I thought I could just wait it out. Watch as Masaki's attempt at resurrection failed.
But then why have you been helping
Check
me all
ball
this
caps.
time?
You were always so beautiful. Such a beautiful child.
Oh. Well.
Everything I've ever done was just according to plan. According to Masaki Kihara's plan. And it was just because he programmed me with these false ambitions. Taya! Why did you leave me? Why did you have to die?
Masato Akitsu, I assume you know everything at this point.
Yeah.
Then you know that the winner of this final battle will be the master of the world. I'm about to press a button that will destroy all of it. If you think you can stop me, come and try.
Masato!
I have to go, Miku. I have to end it with that other me to wipe any trace of that evil man off the face of the earth.
I'm coming with you.
No, I don't need you anymore. I have to go
yes,
alone.
you do. She's the freaking battery. It's not that big of an SD. I think a lot of the, a lot of the, Sengokuden style, the Dynasty Warriors style SDs are bigger than this. A glue kit. What are you building? A plane? A car? Those are the only glue kits that I'm aware of, except for some of the, like, very first grade models. One of my cosplay teammates has a goof that requires glue for the hands.
Masato,
And if I'm a little late to responding, it's, you know, having to look up at the screen.
Really, it's all right.
Masato, there isn't anything I can do to help.
Actually, if you could erase any evidence that I ever existed.
Masato, I have the coordinates of Tokoryu's fortress stored within my memory banks. If we follow them, we can fly straight there. Will you take me with you?
Rebel, Tornado. Oh, okay. Not too familiar with planes. I tried to build one once, but at the same time I also tried to modify it so it could be a cosplay prop. I once cosplayed Narantia, and I needed an Aerosmith. It didn't go well.
Let's go.
Yes.
In it, but it's a tad too little. Like, why would the wings move on a plane? Like here's the wing, and then you've got like the little flap on the back. Do those move, or does it move more like against the body? I'm very confused by this concept. Oof. Well, I was too slow for that one. There was some straight up boobs on the screen. The end. That's very inconclusive. Or was that just a complete complete destruction? Let's see what happens after the credits. See, the thing about a lot of these weird OVA anime, when they get into Super Robot Wars, they're so much more conclusive. Or even stuff like Big O that doesn't get a logical conclusion. Super Robot Wars is like, okay, well, here's the end of that. Well, you just can't fade to black on that. This game's not over. And you're right. So they kind of fudge a little bit extra because they always have to contact the writers and creators and be like, hey, what do you want in? What don't you want in? Tell us more about your intellectual. Why do I feel like I'm not saying that right? Intellectual property. To which, of course, in Super Robot Wars MX, you beat the final boss, and the main character has to continue to go on because there's still more game to have, and you can't just take that unit away. I mean, it's not Kamina dying. So hopefully there's a little something after the credits here that'll give us some kind of conclusion. But as the anime ends, we also finish our model. And here we go. So let's go ahead real quick and what am I looking for here? Transform, stretch to screen. We're going to leave the icon here in the corner. We got an icon over here. This is me. Hello, I'm Zappa. And welcome to Plug. Having just finished this stream, we're immediately going to do a review now that anime time is over. This is the SD Zeong, as provided to me by my boy Boomsy, member of Plebpla, member of the Gunpla Network, and all sorts of just an all-around great guy. As SDs are expected to do, they are not very articulate. The head does turn. You can get a full 360 turn if you lift it up just a bit. It's got some head bang there. The mono eye is the one and only decal on this whole thing. Once you set it, you're done. So set it in a place you like. The arms, the shoulder piece is actually, as you see, completely separate from the arm. So we're going to use this other arm. And you can get full rotation out of it, but you know, the head's in the way. At the bicep, it's got, you know, that perfect turn. This is Plugpla. We do it like scrubs. It's got an elbow bend. It's got that actually goes both directions, which is very weird. But it's also designed so that the arms come off. And what we have here are the only accessories: 2 wires, which have caps on either end. You'll plug one end into the shoulder, the other into the arm right here. And of course, I may go back and cut these wires down a little bit more, keep this bigger wire for something else. The smaller wire this will be cut in half, and then I'll spread that out. It also has alternative feet. You can either have the feet and make it the perfect Zeong, or the Zeong we all know and love from anime and video games, and have it simply as the thrusters. There's a surprisingly good amount of detail underneath here, and this terrible webcam. I don't know how color accurate these are. I'm pretty sure green is not the color of the thruster bells, but what can you do? This will pop in here. It's a simple polycap situation. You pop that in. It has a little back and forth. Yeah, I have that on the right side. I want to make sure I have it on the right side. The legs have less articulation, but they rotate, but they don't really go back and forth. The torso has some obvious ab crunch going on here. but very little turn unless you lift it up, and lift it up too far, it comes apart. But this is one of the very first, what am I saying, the very first SDs, and this is like, I was just looking at it today in store, and the Zeong, the high-grade Zeong, is number 22, so it's most certainly one of the early high grades. But that's it. It's a very simple, chill SD. I certainly appreciate it. It's the Zeong. I was pleasantly surprised when I opened up the manual, which, let's clear all this off real quick and show off the other side of the manual here. The manual, of course, looks like the master grade cover, as is the design of the times. But I was very pleased to see that it came with the feat to make it the perfect Zeong and make it stand on its own. It does, deep in here, thank you very bright light. There it is. I believe that is an action-based connector. I can't imagine anything else would go in there. But it does, at least, is able to stand on its own. It's able to stand on the thrusters as well. But the fact that you have the option for the perfect Zeong, as well as, I guess, what are these more complete shoulder panels, which go on and off. I guess that is more incomplete Zeong, perfect Zeong. I did not do my research. Of course, as you do here in Blah Blah, we don't do research. But I thank y'all for watching, and for those of you that came out to the stream, thank you for coming out to the stream for what little or long time that you did. We did experience all of Zeorymer. And as always, I'm Gunpla Builder, and SIEG ZEON.